Morning, everybody, and welcome to the shed. Saturday morning. Just up early here. Just going to do a few things. Got to go into town later on today, so not sure how long that's going to take. But anyways, I wanted to come back to these track lighting heads. Now, if you remember, I rescued these from the garbage, and I've done a few of them, quite a few of them, and I've got quite a few left. I've got this basket and about this many sitting out of camera sight. So I was questioning myself whether the time to take them apart was worth it or not. But actually I've got it down to a pretty efficient method of taking them apart. So what I end up with, well, I'll just show you what I end up with. So what I end up with on these things is the lamp shell is all aluminum. There's a little bit of wire in them, not very much though, not really even worth mentioning. And they have these transformers inside them. So each one's got copper in it. And actually, they're pretty easy to bust apart. So I'm just going to do one here to show you how quickly they come apart. It's better than the first method I was employing. Now actually I discovered these little guys have brass knurl inside them. Ooh. A little bit of brass. Takes all of 2 hammer blows to take it apart. So then these guys, a little spring. Now actually I'm saving these lamps for now. These are actually expensive lamps. They're LED lamps with a 2-pin configuration. I may not save them ultimately, but it's just kind of a shame to throw them away, so I might try and sell them at a garage sale or something. And I'm going to, maybe the light on my lathe there, the work light is burnt out, so I might try and adapt one of these into that. It's just some kind of incandescent light. It's never worked that great to start with. So then there's the aluminum shell out. So this guy, rather than try to bolt it or anything, it's a much simpler method. And this guy I discovered has a sort of screw head in the end. So he comes out pretty easy. Garbage. Little piece of brass. So that's all the salvageable parts. So this is the aluminum. This is a little bit of copper. This is the transformer. Brass. Oh, forgot one here. Another piece of brass. And this just comes apart. Another piece of plated brass. So that's only takes a few minutes to take one apart. So I'm just going to go through them all and then I'll do the total on what I got out of all that. And you can be the judge of whether it was worth it or not. Anyways, I'm going to finish my coffee and then get going on this in earnest. So I hope everybody has a great Saturday. And if I get motivated, I'll do these all today and I'll post the results tomorrow. Bye for now. Okay, so I've got all the heads broken down. Didn't work at it steady. It was in and out, did some other stuff. But I'm guessing if I had worked at it steady, it might take me an hour and a half, 2 hours. So this is the half of the brass contacts from the track heads. The other half are in here. Actually, the tidbit brass bucket's starting to fill up a bit. This is all the wire that came out of it. And this is the aluminum. Actually, that's got a bit of weight to it. I'll weigh it later, but so the next and last thing I gotta do is break these transformers down. So again, the bucket's got a bit of weight to it. These have got kind of a molded core around them, so I just hit it a couple of times with the chisel and they pop apart. So I'm going to break these guys down. Each one yields about that much copper. And then I'll weigh the copper, I'll weigh the aluminum. And this little bit of wire cutting is not really, that's just an incidental. Same with the brass, but this will be whether it was worth it or not, the weight of copper from these guys and the weight of that aluminum. So stay tuned. Okay, well, I got her all processed now, did the transformers. So let's see what we got for copper first. And 1 pound 4 ounces. It's about $3 worth maybe. Excuse me. But it is the start of another bucket of copper, so there's that. So there's about 26 pounds of aluminum. Let's see. Depending what you get for it. Probably about $10 in aluminum. So, not the most profitable venture ever, but it was kind of interesting just to see how it would turn out. So, now I know. So that's it for micro scrapping on a Saturday. See you later.